Ward, wide open three for Tom Ward, and that's the first points of the night.
That's money in the bank. You can't leave Tom. That is money in the bank.
So frequently now as Abdul inside for the dunk.
Yep, that's going to be there all night for him. He's too big, too strong, too quick.
Abdul puts up a three, knocks down a three.
Yes, sir.
Hafiz Abdul with a statement of intent early. Here is Ward for two, and Tom Ward puts in a long two. Moyo, Ward, they spin the ball around nicely. Tom Ward puts in another three.
Listen, if Tom Ward is making shots like this, it's a long night for anyone.
Absolutely.
Long night for anyone. You don't let him get going.
Moyo okay. Gets in on the act. Kevin Moyo and
Kev.
thunder. And there was Ward. Ward gets the ball.
Got to be aggressive now. Yes, sir.
Ward for another three. He puts in another one. Tom Ward is
Saucy
out of his
Saturdays,
mind
baby.
in this first quarter.
Saucy Saturdays, baby.
Winter looks to answer and does. Rory Winter. Ward puts up a three. Another one for Tom Ward.
Cooking.
Moyo finds Abdul, drives to the hoop.
Tough.
And Hafiz Abdul going all the way. And that will count. Referee's just checking it over. Yes, it will count.
And now you see Thunder starting to get into their sets a little bit. Tough
Beautiful move from Dixon, counted and a foul. Jared Dixon finding a little room inside and exploiting it. If you're following him on social media channels, always on his stories of performing and playing at the Brighton Beach. Fontaine sets his feet, puts in a three. Ishmael Fontaine, an underrated three-point shooter, but he can knock them down when needed. Sunderland, Fontaine spots up for three and knocks down back-to-back triples. Ishmael Fontaine getting in on the act.
One thing you know is that Ish is going to let you know about it when he makes a shot.
Nice pass inside to Atiba for the dunk. And Ada Atiba with 6 quick points to start this third quarter.
Yeah, he's a presence in there, the biggest guy on the floor.
Ada Atiba, who plays very well in spots, and you can see it here as Hafiz Abdul responds with a three.
That's always going to be the problem when you got a guy like Atiba out there. Sure, he's helping you on the glass and he's able to contribute that way, but is he active enough to guard a guy like Hafiz? It's going to be an issue down that end.
Moore kicks it out to Child. Here is Gray. Back to Child for three, and Child strings it.
Yep, he can make shots, at least at the three-point line, ideally at the halfway line. Someone's got to slow the ball down.
Ward, nice pass inside to Dixon. Great find by Tom Ward. Putting the moves on Abdul. Abdul standing his ground. Tough shot there by Winter. On the follow, though, was Moore.
There's those extra hustle plays, those effort plays that we talked about. That's their only way back in the game.
Child. Driving inside, that's a tough move and a foul.
Fantastic finish from Tom Child.
Sunderland looking for options, finds it in Dixon. Dixon all the way, lays it up and in. Open season for Jared Dixon. Abdul
Can't
for
leave
two.
him.
Abdul strings it for two.
Can't leave him. That's a missed assignment. That's 3 points.
Winter. Gray for three, and he nails it. Jordan Gray from downtown, 15 points. Always noisy, always full of enthusiasm for the Thunder as Tom Ward puts in his first basket of the second half.
Yeah, Tom with a little shake and bake, pull up. That's his bread and butter.
Gray going all the way, and Tom Ward with the loose ball, nearly lost it, and Gray gets it back. It's 1-on-1. Child goes for three and puts it in. Tom Child. Gray loses it. Sunderland comes up with it. And here is Fontaine. Fontaine finds a bit of room inside. Beautiful footwork from Ishmael Fontaine.
Great move from Ish, but that's unacceptable if you're Essex. You got a possession that you need to score on. You not only get an empty possession, but you give up a layup at the other end.
And another turnover on the other side. And here come the Rebels. Gray all the way. Bit of a bat around under the basket. Child gets it and a foul, and you can see what that means to Tom Child. Big bucket for the number 5, and Essex now with a chance to cut the deficit even further. And he now moves on to 22 points for the night. Sunderland. And turns it over again. Moyo, though, probably the quickest player on the court, gets it back. Sunderland, 1 on the shot clock. Sunderland gets it off in time and scores.
And that's big. That's big for Worthing, just to stem the bleeding a little bit and get back in, get their rhythm back.
Here is Dixon. Really important period here, this for the Thunder. Dixon. Moyo for 3 in the corner. That's good. And Ross Norfolk has seen enough. He wants a quick timeout. Moore. Child, who's had such a strong second half. Here he is still on the ball. Turnaround jumper for Tom Child, and it just about goes in. Gray. Winter fakes his man, puts in a 3. Rory Winter from downtown. Never know. Ward, this will be a big score for Tom Ward, but he doesn't make it. Winter with the rebound. Essex's bench jumping up and down at the moment.
Great pass.
Gray inside, puts it in. Timeout, Julian Stanley.
Yeah, great pass, great finish.
A much needed timeout for the Worthing Thunder. Essex, all the momentum is with the visitors right now, and you say it might be too little too late. Essex. And here is Abdul. That's 14 rebounds for Hafiz Abdul, and a score at the other end.
What a finish.
Fontaine. Ward. Fontaine steps into a 3. Big shot for Ismail Fontaine.
That's the dagger right there. Nice look from Tom in the post. Double comes, finds the open man. Ishmael knocks it down.
Almost lost the ball there. Dixon going in on the trailer.
Nice cut from Dixon. Nice find from Sunderland.
Good defense there from Dixon. Good hands as well, but Rebels still keep hold of it. Dixon, though, gets it back. Nice pass there from Sunderland.
Hey!
And there's the dunk for Dixon.
Exclamation point on the game.
And even though Jordan Gray made his 3, Ross Norfolk had called a timeout long ago. As you see the Worthing fans on their feet.
And that's great hustle from Dixon to get his hand in the passing lane. Nice pass from Jack that we're going to see on the replay shortly. And Dixon punches it home.
And Essex's resistance, you feel, is now wearing down as Thunder run the clock out. Ballon into the game for the first time. Strings a 3 from the corner.
Yeah, Nick Malone, he's a great shooter, local player. Good to see him get on the floor and get his points on the board.